Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution, Halloween edition. Now, the Halloween event only has, 119 hours left to go, so we'll have to try to do a little bit more of it today as well. But we're also going to be discussing the Zorro plan. Now, I started looking more into the viewers' advice about getting Zorro, and I think I like that plan. It seems that Zorro is a surprisingly good character, not really for defeating other players, but for defeating bosses that manage to hit you really hard. Because I notice that's the issue, is they keep killing me in one hit. So if I could reflect that type of damage back onto them, I'm pretty sure we're going to beat some of the ones we're stuck at. So yeah, that's really the next plan for Zorro. And what we really need is to change this to get, what's his name, Rock God. But for now, since we're so close to getting the Catholic Hero fragment that we need, we're going to leave it. But when the casino event comes back in like a month's time, if we haven't gotten, Rock God any other way, like from burning scrolls in the next event, then yeah, well, we'll do it on the casino. And yeah, just to verify, to make sure that is possible, we'll take Shelly's message here that she has posted. And we'll give it a look-see, see what we got. I'm pretty sure I've seen Rock God on here before. There he is. Yeah, so he's one of the regular heroes. So we don't even have to get him in the Royal. So that'll be pretty sweet. The only disappointment I think I have with this plan is I really want to get Wind of Fury back. And she's basically all the same ingredients. So it's going to suck. It's going to take extra long to get Wind of Fury back, but in the meantime, I think it'll be pretty sweet if we can just beat that fucking dungeon, man. I'm so sick of being stuck on it. So yeah, wish us luck. Maybe we can land on the Catholic Hero in the meantime. I don't know if anyone was watching that episode months ago when we had nothing on the board. We just did a single spin and it landed on Trump. So I guess Trump is lucky sometimes, like how we won the first election. No, not to hate on or like Trump. There's things that I like and dislike about everyone. No, I had a pretty good day today. Hope everyone else is doing well. I've been working, plugging away at that list, trying to get everything done for my sobriety binge. And so far, so good. Got another thing off the list. I got one of my Fan Expo videos posted. And I think I did a really shitty job on the thumbnail because pretty much no one clicked to watch it, even in the big Fan Expo group. It's funny, for me, every time I do a preview for a video, I'm like, hey, this video is coming out soon. And I'll post a preview clip, or not a clip, like a little teaser image. That teaser image usually gets like hundreds of likes. But then when I actually post the video itself, it's lucky to get 10. So that's again what happened with my Fan Expo material. And I noticed the other thing too is the YouTube algorithm is not going to help my video very well because it's 360 resolution. Because it was filmed like 20 years ago. So yeah, it's really old film technology. Yeah, let's give a shout out to Duplo Lego. She's been giving us the big red roses. But also George. George sent us some big red roses, so we'll send him some back. Show everyone I'm not super sexist. I'll give even ladies, or even give the guys flowers too. Not just the ladies. Alright, oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Today's big action will also be opening a new pet. So if any of the viewers want me to open up the new pet, just put it in the chat and we'll try to open it sooner than later. Oh yeah, and there's a few other viewers messaged me offline wondering when I was recording. I'm going to try to keep recording at around 8 o'clock. I know viewers in other countries are pissed because their time zones are different, and I used to do different time zones for different groups of viewers. So I'll try to do another time zone for, say, like the Philippines and stuff. I forget, when's the best time to film for the Philippines? I'm pretty sure it's like early in the morning. I'll have to check into that again. I know most countries in Asia are already back to their normal lives like over a year ago, so we don't have to worry about everyone being home under lockdowns. I don't know if people heard the news, but regions that have been starting to take more of these, starting to get flooded with cases again. Well, what a surprise. Well, I just have to say I agree with the World Health Organization and everything the CDC says. I have no choice but to say that. Alright, let's give this a refresh. No, hopefully it's for the best. Maybe it's just a coincidence and flooding with cases from a company that's hoping to make trillions of dollars off people getting sick after they drug them is just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Now, I noticed a lot of people make fun of Fan Expo videos. As I posted my video today, I noticed another channel making fun of Fan Expo content, saying like liking people that dressed up in costumes is cheesy and for kids. So who knows? Maybe some people are really in that mindset still. I know I really kind of outgrew cosplay myself. When I was in my 20s, I was more into it, like dressing up and stuff. But I haven't really dressed up in cosplay, well, since my mid-30s. Now, I did it in Toronto the one time for Fan Expo, and lots of people were giving me the thumbs up and liked it, and even babes giving me the old wink. Or young wink. But yeah, some people kind of did make fun of it as well. Well, I shouldn't say that. Now that I think about it, I don't think anyone made fun of it. And I wore it not only to Fan Expo, but also walking to the bar, because I was going to a Fan Expo after party. So a lot of people just on the regular street watch me in cosplay. And I was just wearing the one I wore for Halloween, the Assassin's Creed outfit. But I'm pretty sure everyone in Toronto already knew it was Fan Expo weekend. So it's not like you're just walking down the street and no one has any idea why you're dressed up. Alright, let's do a challenge. Let's beat my old boss, the mustache man. Holy shit, 3 viewers and 3 likes. Thanks, everyone. Now, I missed the Toronto after parties for Fan Expo and Fan Expo in general. Watching those like convention clips, it's got me hyped up for it again. When we do get our normal lives back, I'm going to try to milk every minute of it. Yeah, I got to stop saying if. It's like when we get our normal lives back. I know so many other countries never lost their normal lives or got them back right away, so I gotta try to be optimistic. Just because Canada's a hellhole doesn't mean it can't change. No, it's funny, our leader, after taking away all of our human rights, he goes around on social media bragging that how he's visiting with other world leaders to how to teach them to not take away human rights. I'm like, talk about hypocrisy there, man. Like, dear God. But who cares? We gotta learn to play ball with him. He's our leader for the time being. Can't just bitch about it. I'm sure he does some things right. I'll be bound to find one of them one day. Oh yeah, and then today I spent the whole day carrying big fucking concrete blocks. I fucking must have carried, I don't know, like over 1,000 pounds worth. Not all at once. I had like a pile of them and my dolly broke and I had to carry them like, I don't know, like a half a football field away. So instead of like having a dolly to carry a whole bunch of them and not having to lug them myself, I had to like carry block by block without a dolly across the yard. But it was a good workout and I could use an extra workout on my days off, so can't really complain too much. And there's lots of potential of what I could do with those concrete blocks, so who knows. What my plan is either to make a really nice water fountain for my pool next spring, or use them to lay the foundation and put some like gravel in between them, like a pool, not a pool, a pad of gravel with concrete blocks around it, so that I can build something on top of it. I don't know, I kind of got out of the desire to build stuff because it's just going to sap all my money. And I already have a nice house that I live in, so it kind of seems stupid to build something else to use when I already have something similar. So I don't know what I'll really do with those blocks. If any of the viewers have ideas what I should build with concrete blocks. That'd be the good thing, I guess, if I built a guest house in the backyard. What I could do is have it like a bed and breakfast and put it on, what, Airbnb or whatever it's called. So that would be kind of entertaining. But I don't know if I'll really do that because, man, it seems risky. You could rent it out to people, they could get hurt, and then they could sue you. I don't know if Airbnb has some sort of insurance. Maybe that's how it works, but I always hear horror stories where people like rent out their apartment for Airbnb and then they come back to the apartment and find out that the person died in their apartment, Hey webcam HD, welcome back to the chat. Just make sure that no one clicks on that link because we got the virtual mate sex machine right here. It's all you'll ever need. Some people love it, others hate it. The girls want me. Well, my OnlyFans page is in the works. I got another 20 pounds to lose. And I don't know, today I kinda, well, I didn't really overeat that much, but no, I did break down and had another Halloween chocolate bar, so I should not be eating sweets. But I did get my workout in, where I got 100 sit-ups done just before the show. I noticed a lot of people I know are starting OnlyFans pages and having a lot of success with it. So I'm thinking I'll probably go that route eventually too. It'd be good motivation to stay in shape once I get into shape, rather than just get in really good shape and then put all the weight back on. And how many days left do we got on my sobriety binge? Fuck, we're already on the 3rd of the month. That's the funny thing, when you're doing sobriety and you're like dreading it and you're like counting it down, God, I want it to be over, it seems to drag on forever. But if you make a list of stuff that you have to finish before you get high or drunk or whatever your sobriety binge is ending, if you have to get that whole list done and you're like racing to try to finish the list, it seems to make the time just fly by, because I'm like, fuck, I wish I had more sobriety time. I know technically I could just stay sober, but come on, we have some priorities here. Alright, so One Piece, man. No, I think the one nice thing about me when I start smoking weed is, again, it helps me relax a little bit more, and I'll be able to sleep better. I don't know, I still haven't been able to fix my sleep cycle, and it's almost like, what, 2.5 months, or yeah, 2.25. So I'm kind of surprised that my sleep schedule didn't recover by now. If I get to like month 3 and it has recovered, that might be one of those things where, hey, maybe I should stay sober. And if it still hasn't recovered, I'll be like, fuck, man, that'd be my favorite thing for weed, is I can finally get a good night's sleep again. I think next year what I'm going to do in growing weed is I'm also going to grow DMT, or not DMT, CBD. And CBD is the stuff that doesn't have any THC, so technically it doesn't get you high. But I don't know, I tried CBD before, like from dispensaries, and it does give you a weird buzz, so it's not the same as THC, but it is a buzz nonetheless. And it also makes you, like, your sleep cycle is a lot different, so I'm going to probably try growing that strain next year. So if anyone's planning on stealing my pod plants, just beware, it won't have any THC in them next year. I don't know, you hear stories about that in Canada. People steal hemp sometimes from farmers' fields because they don't realize that it's not real weed. It doesn't have any THC in it. Well, it is weed, but yeah, just THC free. I don't know, does anyone know, does hemp have CBD in it? I'll have to check that out. Because I know technically you're not allowed to grow hemp. It's still illegal. It's one of those plants that could like, hey, Rattle Shirt, happy Wednesday. Thanks, appreciate it. No, hemp is one of those products that could like completely destroy the pharmaceutical industry and a bunch of other big industries. So the government keeps it illegal as long as they can. Whatever's good and could actually help humanity and make big companies lose money, that's when, you know, the laws are coming in to make it illegal. It's kind of fucked up. That's why I'm so like skeptical of when the world situation's like, hey, we got all these billionaires, and in order for them to make trillions of dollars off you, they have to make you really sick. But they have something that you can take, and it's going to make you better. It's like, wait a minute, didn't you just say that in order for them to make money off you, I have to get really sick? So why the hell would they be giving you something that would make you better? It just seems to go against the very logic, right? Well, hopefully they are actually, they put their money making aside and they're just following their morals and they're trying to help you. That's what the CDC says. Must be true. Alright, so Augusto says, just be careful when I use Zorro to make sure that I use him in the regular dungeon or normal dungeon, because in the advanced dungeon, the enemies have more precision. The ground clones with the rebound are a problem since the damage is also returned to you. Yeah, I noticed that. That's how I keep dying in that one. Every time Suzo attacks, He's so strong that it rebounds and kills him in like one hit. So it's like, yeah, the stronger and stronger your team gets, the lower and lower chance you have of winning. Because, yeah, you'll just get too strong and you'll kill your own self. Alright, let's collect these robots. Now, I did get one interesting plan. I don't know if anyone thinks it's a disastrous plan. I'll show you. It probably is, since I came up with it. If you go and look how many of these tokens I've saved up, it's a fair amount. And if you go scrolling over, check out what they got. They got the DNA. So for 2,000, I could get 100. But for, what is it, 2,000, 20,000, I could get 1,000 DNA. Is that right? Yeah, 100 for 2,000. Yeah, so it would be 1,000 DNA. And if I got 1,000 DNA, that's a pretty good chunk of DNA, right? I don't know. I'm like really trying to unlock my hero's DNA for level 30, so I'm starting to think maybe that's not a bad route to go. The only other way I could spend this stuff, let's go and check it out. The only other way would be if I bought robots. And I really don't need any robots because my heroes are always maxed to like the max capacity they can go. So I'm thinking maybe DNA isn't such a bad idea. Or who knows, maybe in the future I'll really need lots of robots, so then I'll be cursing that I spent the money on DNA. Who knows? So if any of the viewers got advice on that, just let us know in the chat. Let's see, did I lose my... Fuck, man. Or did I lose them? I believe I did. I think I lost the tokens. Remember how I got a whole bunch of extra ones and then the game reset and I lost them? I should have used them all last night, but I just got so tired. Oh, I don't know if anyone ever likes to research the history of giants. One of the stories I was reading on Facebook yesterday was about the world's tallest woman in history, and like Canada she was actually from. I should have looked up to see what her nationality was before Canadian. But anyway, she grew to be, what was it, something like 8 feet tall or 7'11". And yeah, she was like relatively slender, but still like agile. And I can't remember what happened, but eventually she ended up like joining the circus because she went to watch the circus. And when they seen how tall she was, they offered her a job, obviously. And then when she was working at the circus, she met the man that was also the tallest man at the circus. And they ended up falling in love and getting married. And yeah, sadly, they ended up having kids. And they ended up breaking the world record for biggest baby. Like, I think their baby, when it was born, when they had a boy, was something like 20 pounds or something. 22 pounds, I think, at birth. And the baby's foot was already 6 inches big. I was like, holy shit. But sadly, the baby didn't live long. It lived to be like, I forget, like a few hours old or something. But the family was devastated because they said when the baby was born, there didn't appear to be any abnormalities other than being big. So they were never really sure why the baby died. Hopefully it wasn't just like choked in its sleep or something. I don't know. I didn't get more details than that. But I always find it fascinating, the giant stories. And people always think that giants are ridiculous, but then you look at our own like regular history, and we got people that were fucking like 8 feet tall. Like, that's freaking ridiculous, right? And it just goes to show you too, if humanity really wanted to bring giants back, we could just have like a breeding program where all of a sudden all the tallest people always have kids with each other until we start making taller and taller and taller people. That'd be weird, but yeah. Now there was a story that, what was it, the ancient gods, or not the gods, the ancient Sumerians and stuff, that they were super tall. And then they looked at different countries in Europe, and there was one country that apparently migrated out of Iran like a long time ago, and for some unknown reason they actually did have the tallest average height. So it almost like concludes that, yeah, maybe some of those Sumerian guys were like fucking giants. It's weird. I don't know, what does everyone else think? Do you believe giants were real? Or who knows, maybe still are. Alright, we got some more Clone Evolution stuff. Oh yeah, Augusto was saying Zorro is more the normal dungeon. Yeah, so that's one of the things. Alright, so what did we have for video game news today? Pat and Ian did another video where they're making fun of the Amico. I kind of miss the days when they're a little bit more balanced in their approach to the Amico coverage. Now they seem like they've jumped on the bandwagon where they just rip it and make fun of it, but I was thinking, yeah, well, I shouldn't say they all do. Ian was actually a little bit more positive about it, which is surprising because he's usually the most negative. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. You know that WADA game grading company where they grade video games and put so people can sell them and get extra money because it's like graded or whatever. There was an Intellivision game, like the original version of Donkey Kong, and it was up for sale on eBay for something like $700,000 or something. So there's this page on Facebook and they're like making fun of it and stuff. They're like, oh god, what an idiot trying to sell it for that much money. And they're like, it's such a common game. So I like look it up and I'm like, okay, if it's so common, I'm going to type it into eBay and see. And what do you know? It isn't common. There's none left except for like it and 2 others. And the 2 others that are also left are not as good condition. So they've already been graded and they're not as good. So I don't understand why people keep making fun of like people that are trying to sell collectible games and why they want the price. I think it's because they're like old people like me or anyone else that wants the price to remain low on the stuff that they like to collect. Sort of like when people like to collect old comic books and then the price started skyrocketing and people get all upset over it. And then I even typed in the Facebook page, I'm like, guys, are you just like jealous that the prices went up on these things and you had the chance to buy them and you blew it because you spent your money on something else? And now all these people that kept their games and didn't open them and got them graded are cashing in big time. Sort of like the cryptocurrency. A lot of people make fun of cryptocurrency because they're all jealous that they had the opportunity to buy Bitcoins when they were worthless. And they blew it. They fucking spent their money on some other stupid investments, and the people that invested in Bitcoin made a fucking fortune. So yeah, I put that in the comments, and you'll never guess. Someone responded. They're like, yeah, I hate those fucking crypto bastards. So I'm like, okay, so you are jealous. That's the one thing. You don't hate the players. You hate the game, right? Hey, Sukumo. Sorry he's late. Oh, that must be Pierre from Philippines, I believe. I think he mentioned that he was going to be watching the show today. Yeah, so congratulations to everyone that did make money on crypto. I don't hold it against anyone for succeeding. It's like normally in life, I always see people succeed all around me, and I tend to fail, but I try not to hold it against them. I like cheer other people on. I know I probably should be jealous, but I don't know. I kind of just not jealous in nature. I always figure that I've had lots of chances and times in my life where I did succeed. So I kind of always want everyone to experience the same types of success. I'm not the type that's like, oh God, I always got to be successful and I want everyone else to fail in comparison to me. Although I do kind of get jealous when I see guys with like really hot wives. I'm like, ah, fuck, man, I wish I was them. Ah, Warzard the Bored Time Lord. He tuned in too. Oh, he says the Nephilim blood. Yeah, people often wonder that if like the immortals or the angels, when they came to Earth and that they started having kids, that all of a sudden they were born giants. I don't know, the one story that I liked about giants is the tallest Roman emperor in history. If anyone's heard about that, he's like Maximus Thrax. I believe he was closer to like 10 feet tall. And he was so big that he used to hug lions and keep them as house pets. I was like, can you imagine having a lion as a pet? That'd be fucked, right? But he was just so much bigger than the lion that he actually could. Oh yeah, and how he started, he came from like the same area. His people migrated out of Iran very long time ago. And then they were living in Thrace. I don't know if anyone's heard of Thrace. It's like a part of Eastern Europe. Well, I guess Thrace actually, at its peak, was like all of Europe and even a good chunk of Egypt and Africa. But anyways, yeah, they had this empire going. And yeah, they were freaking huge people. So yeah, the tallest Roman emperor. And then people are wondering, how the hell did he become Roman emperor if he wasn't actually Roman? Well, how the Roman legions worked is like if you join the army, even at the lowest rank, like the front lines, getting thrown into battle, if you could win battles, you would eventually keep working your way up in rank. So if you kept winning and winning and winning and winning, you could actually win your way right up to Roman Emperor. So that's what happened with the tallest Roman Emperor. He was so huge, like 10 feet tall or whatever. And that's what happened, is like he was like unbeatable in battles. So he just eventually worked his way all the way up from the lowest rank and made it to Emperor. Oh yeah, and then it was funny too. He said his wife was like a normal stature, like she wasn't super tall. And what was it? I forget. What was the clothing item? I think it was, oh yeah, his wife had a bracelet that she would wear on her arm. And when she gave it to him to wear to battle, he would wear it as a ring finger. Or no, a thumb ring or something. But anyways, he wore it as a ring on his hand. I was like, can you imagine? That's how big his fucking hand was. His fingers were the size of her arm. Man, that must have been painful at night. Alright, so Faki Kuka, he was here. Oh yeah, he was saying that he was Illyrian. That could be. I've never heard that word before, but it sounds kind of familiar. I probably read it a few times and just skimmed over it. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the stories of giants too, because my family's pretty tall. It's like I'm one of the shortest in my dad's side of the family, and I'm like 6'2". So like a lot of my uncles are like 6'5" and stuff. So I'm the midget. No, I'm just kidding. No, even my younger brother is taller than me. And actually one of my youngest brother is actually the shortest. So who knows, maybe when you have kids earlier on, you have taller ones. I don't know, guys. I was watching a travel vlog today about Brazil. And one of my favorite like YouTubers is traveling around in Brazil. And he's showing what it's like to live there. And I was thinking, oh, the crime isn't that bad in a lot of his videos. Fuck, man, today's video was off the hook. He was like showing like the area that he's like visiting, like showing a guy's apartment where he lives and stuff. He's like, what are all these holes? And he's like, oh, these are bullet holes. I was like, what the fuck? His whole apartment is like full of bullet holes. So he starts like walking up and down the street in his neighborhood, and he shows how like all the buildings all have holes in them. He's like, can you imagine this? He shows like kids are playing in the fucking streets and stuff, and all of their houses have just like laced with bullet holes. So I was like, whoa, when did this happen? Like hundreds or 10 or 20 years ago? He's like, oh no, it's happening all the time. He's like, these are fresh holes. He's like, a lot of people patch over them after they get a bunch of holes. So I was like, dear God, man, that's like a pretty rough area of Brazil. I'm sure not every part of Brazil is like that, but oh yeah, in the one part of the video, he's like showing like he's ducking behind the balcony. I'm like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden you start hearing the gunfire. There's fucking machine guns going. The police are like flying around in helicopters, like fighting gangs or something. I don't know what's going on. I was like, holy shit, man. Brazil's got a lot of good shit, but man, they got a lot of dangerous action going on too. Now I can sort of see where that dangerous reputation for traveling comes from. Although I'd still want to go, but now I was thinking, Jesus, you have to be really careful. You know, but for one part of the travel video, he climbed up to the top of a mountain that you could just walk to the top, sort of like the ones that I like to visit, my travel videos. Holy shit, what a view. So yeah, Brazil is definitely one of the most beautiful countries I've ever seen. It's a shame that they have to, well, I guess that's how life works usually, right? Something's really amazing in one part probably has like a horrible catch to it on the other side. Whereas if you live somewhere kind of average, well then maybe the horrible catch isn't as as severe. Man, yeah, so praying for everyone in Brazil, and I'm sure they're praying for us when we go through winter. Oh, the ancient Albanians. Yeah, that's cool. Now, I think, what was it, the Netherlands? The Netherlands turned out to be the country with the highest average height. Or was it the Netherlands? I have to check that again. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Could be Albanians. Yeah, I was thinking the Dutch for some reason. But no, I don't know. Could be way off. No, the weird thing about the Roman Emperor guy, the Thrace one, he had red hair, so he was like a Celtic guy. So it's like if you look into the Bible, when it talks about like who is the tallest people that the new tribes of Israel had to battle, and that they were so tall that it made the Israelites look like grasshoppers in comparison, they were the giant red-haired giants too. So this idea of like giant Celtic people, it goes way back. Oh yeah, and even in North America, if anyone's heard of the legends and First Nations history here in Canada, or I think the northern parts of the States, they also encountered a lot of like red-haired giants that had lived in North America for thousands of years as well. And they tried to wipe them all out because they were doing human cannibalism. And they said the reason they were doing the human cannibalism is it was extending their lives. So it's like they were stealing babies, eating them, and then living for thousands of years. And that's really what the Bible all teaches, is that's why they had to wipe out all these red-haired giants, is because the Bible said enough is with the human sacrifice and cannibalism. They're like, we got to put all that shit in the past. So that's when the Israelites came and started going on a war path and wiping out everyone, stealing all their land and killing all their people. I shouldn't laugh, sorry, that's a horrible thing to laugh about. Oh, Thrace was an Illyrian tribe at that time. That's cool. Oh yeah, if anyone's seen my travel vlog and I was kind of making fun of the mile of gold part. Hey, Jeff DePurge is here. Because there was one part in the history of the town I was looking at, and they called it a mile of gold. And I thought they were referring to how many gold mines were all in a row. Because I was like, fuck man, there's like 100 miles of these mines. It's not just 1 mile. But what happened is the miners, usually when they take rocks out of the mine, they separate the bad rocks and they put it in a truck and it goes to make roads. And they take the good rocks that have lots of gold, they put it in a separate truck and then it goes to get refined, right? So what happened is someone screwed up at the mine and they sent the truck with gold off to make the road. So what happened is they took all these rocks that had gold and they paved it into a road and they made it a mile long. So they literally had a road that was a mile paved in gold. So that's where the story came from, the mile of gold. So it was really neat. I learned some stuff from the viewers who watch my travel podcast. That's what I like about podcasting. Usually I learn so much from the viewers. So I appreciate you guys always teaching me stuff too, and ladies. Alright, so Jeff DePurge says I should get Scorpion King or Tomo Gozen. I think Tomo Gozen kind of rings a bell, but unless I've had the character before, I have no idea who they are. It's kind of like me and how I learn stuff. In order for me to learn stuff, it actually has to be practically, like, practical application of my life. If it's not practical, like trying to learn French, but having no use of French in your life at all, then it's almost impossible for me to learn it. So I noticed that kind of bleeds over into clone evolution. Unless I've actually used a hero and gotten used to them, like in battle, I have no idea what their names are. So I'll check those out. I do know the Scorpion King though. Scorpion King's one that I've looked into making quite a few times. So I might actually go that route. Holy shit, 6 viewers and 7 likes. How does everyone keep tuning in? Oh, Jeff DePurge, he's also French. That's cool, man. No, I really got to find someone who speaks French to travel with in Quebec one day, because that's actually where my house is up north. It's on the border of Ontario and Quebec. And I really want to go party in Quebec, but I think it'll be a little bit awkward if I can't speak French. I know some people say, oh, don't worry, if you go to Quebec, everyone can speak English and French. Well, it sounds neat in theory, but every time I go to Quebec, I don't know if people just don't want to speak to me in English, but like 90% of the people I've met in Quebec only speak French. So this idea that everyone in Quebec also speaks English, I've never really seen that in evidence form. It's happened to me quite a few times where I'll be like camping on a mountain in Quebec and there'll be like a hot babe that comes up to ask me for cigarettes and she won't speak a word of English. So I'll be like, what the fuck, right? Like I'll try to translate, but the only chance I got of speaking French is like I took like years and years of French classes. But I notice if French people talk at like a normal rate, there's no way I can hear where the words break and begin. But if there's like kids talking or someone who talks really slow, then I can actually start to understand it. Well, not completely, but at least like 10% of the words. So yeah, I'm kind of lucky if I can just ask people to talk slow. I can gather some French stuff. Just gotta talk slow like me. Oh, so yeah, Jeff DePurge says he's French and speaks English, but if I was only speaking English, I don't think I would speak French. Yeah, that's the issue with where I live, is they tried to teach us French, but I literally only knew like one other person that I'd ever met in my life that could speak French, and they would never speak French. So I was like, I would never hear it ever, so I was like, it didn't really have any practical use. And it wasn't until I started traveling to Quebec that I was like, oh, fuck, man. I really wish I would have tried harder in French class. Because that's when I was like, oh, I'm starting to meet hot babes that only speak French. I was like, fuck, what did I do? I wasted all my time. Oh. All right, webcam. Try not to keep the messages too graphic there. Going to get our channel banned here. No, I appreciate the comments in the chat, but that's going a little too far. Worse than me. No, I was thinking that, boy, if they're putting comments in the chat that are that bad, that it's worse than me. Must be really bad. Come on, YouTube censors. Where are you at? I better not say that too much, or they'll actually just ban my channel altogether. I'm sure he's talking about jerk chicken. Or she. Right? Advanced webcam HD. Jerk chicken. That's what you're referring to. Alright. It's like my bloody gaping cockhole joke. I'm just referring to the English chicken farming terminology. Has nothing to do with anything else. Alright. Yeah, I'll ban him eventually. I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood where I'm just playing the game. And I try not to ban everyone. It's kind of nice getting extra comments in the YouTube chat, but we are kind of like risking getting the channel taken down. So if you want to advertise spam, at least try to keep it somewhat clean. I know they're thinking probably like, what the hell? Keep it clean after what you said? Oh well. Yeah, nobody's perfect. I'm sure they're just trying to make a buck. I know making money these days isn't so easy unless you live in the communist countries like the US and Canada, where they'll just pay you to stay home. I couldn't believe that US, Canada both did that, where they're just like paying people thousands of dollars to stay home. I was like, really? Is this what our countries have become? We're just gonna stay home and like get paid to like wait out like years after years after years. It's like, how many years can you just pay everyone to stay home? It's fucked up. Like, I know it was dangerous to keep going to work and stuff, but really. Holy, Jeff's saying that there's always this one guy in his server, level 180, with 12 million power and full 9-star team. Holy shit. You know what I was thinking? Some of those people that are like low level and they have a kick-ass team could be like the whales, right? Like the high rollers. They can just keep afford to buy these packs. Maybe they made a lot of money off Bitcoin or something, so they can just keep buying like really expensive items. So that way they get like a fucking kick-ass team and they're not even really that leveled up yet. And to be fair, if I could do that, I don't think I even would. Because the main reason that I like the game is it's a challenge. And even after I got the VIP pack for like, what is it, VIP pack 4 or whatever I got, that it did almost make it a little bit too easy, where I started to like just kick people's ass that were relatively my level. So I kind of felt bad. I'm like paying to win. But I don't know. For the viewer's sake, I was like, I should really at least get VIP 4. Because I wanted to be able to collect the scrolls in the... What is it? The gene bank. Like, I wanted to get this chest. Who doesn't want to get their hands on a chest, right? Guys and ladies alike. Alright, so this is 24 hours away. So I wanted that chest so bad. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm going to make a deposit. And George, he kept helping out with really big super chats. So I was like, fuck, man, I'm going to invest some of this money back to make the show more exciting for the viewers. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, we're going to check, see what daily tasks we need. The expedition, the dungeon, consuming heroes. Right, so they want us to make an advanced clone. So we'll do one of those first. Now I've been lucky. A lot of times I've been burning the advanced clone scroll, and they've been finally starting to give me more blues. Usually it was just green, green, green. It's like, what the fuck? Alright, dungeon, where are we at? Yeah, it'll be nice to be able to beat the normal dungeon. I hope the viewer's advice works, and yeah, getting Zorro is actually going to do the trick. We're really just one copy of fucking, what is his name, Rock God? And I was so stupid because when I was making Rock God gold, I kept thinking to myself, is there anything that I actually need Rock God for? And I couldn't think of it. And I was like, fuck, man, I should have checked the purple or the gold hero list. I just kept looking at, or no, the purple one, yeah. Because I just kept looking at red and gold. And I'm like, oh, there's nothing that I need Rock God for. And then I forgot that for some of the purple transformations you needed them. So I was like, I fucking blew it. I wasted all my Rock God frags making a gold Rock God. And now I need him purple. And I fucking used them all up. So live and learn. Not so much learning. Lots of living. Yeah, so that big video game news on eBay. Games are going up as hot collectibles. You know what I started to notice? It's weird too. My roommate keeps picking me up, like she goes to secondhand stores almost every day. Well, who am I kidding? Every day. And she's always looking for bargains. So she got me into like game collecting, where I got like a whole shelf now full of video games, and most of them I either got for free or like 50 cents each. And I started to check the values. The first big value game I got was like a GameCube game, and it was worth like 500 bucks. I was like, holy fuck, I had no idea the GameCube games were already worth that much. And then I started to get Xbox 360 games, and I noticed they kind of capped out at like 50 bucks. There wasn't really too many Xbox 360 games that are worth like huge money. But then she started to get me some computer games. I was like, fuck, man, some of those computer games, like PC games where the disc is like a collector's edition or whatever, they were fucking paying out really good. Like, I got one game yesterday. What was it? What is it again? Where's PC? Oh yeah, it was one of the Need for Speed games. Need for Speed Carbon or whatever. Holy fuck, look how far I got Genghis down. That was a good battle this time. So anyways, yeah, this Need for Speed game, or maybe it was the other one, Gunmetric, or Gunmetal. But anyways, either one of them was worth like 100 bucks. I was like, holy fuck. I had no idea that computer games are actually gone up in price that much. And then I tried to figure out why, and people are saying online, it's because of Steam. Steam is like always online games, like you're always just getting like download games. So what happened was, because everyone stopped like selling a lot of physical games, the actual physical games now are starting to go up in price. So I was like, wow, that's so weird. I would have never guessed. I always saw computer games on like those DVD discs or whatever was worthless. I had no idea that some of them are worth like 100 bucks or more now. So yeah, if anyone has a big collection of like old computer games, you might not want to throw them out or sell them at a garage sale cheap. Might actually be able to unload them on eBay for a pretty penny. Man, I'm tempted to play that one again, because we came close to beating him that time. Wouldn't it be funny if we beat him and then we didn't even need to get Zorro? I doubt that'll happen, but man, that was actually one of the closer times to doing it. Alright, it's good. It's okay to refresh. I always got to double check that, because man, sometimes I click it and boy, I'll go on a rant freaking out about how bad I fucked it up. Alright, so let's put him there, him there. Oh, we got 2 healers in our team. I'm almost tempted to leave that, see how it works. Now I think all the viewers logged off to check their computer game collections on eBay. We're down to 3 viewers, so I guess what we'll do, since our viewer count is a little bit low, is we'll do all the exciting parts now that they're gone. Now I noticed who is probably the webcam. She'll be back, or he. Now if anyone wants to watch my Fan Expo video, I don't know if it's very good because I didn't know how to travel vlog like 20 years ago. So it's just someone filming my back as I walk through the convention. And yeah, we set up the camera on one of the escalators. And we also put it on the costume contest, or masquerade they called it. So I don't know if you're into any of that stuff, but I think some of my other Fan Expo videos will be slightly better. Because I'm pretty sure I started to film like the actual booth and not just my back. Now back when I first started making videos, I had no idea how to make videos. Like travel vlogs weren't around, YouTube wasn't even out yet. So it was like, yeah, a lot of people just had no idea how to make videos. Even to this day, I think a lot of people still don't know how. We're coming up with new ways to make videos all the time. So if anyone gets frustrated that they're trying to start their own channel, maybe just try something new. Well, you never know, your new style could be like the next big thing. Alright, so Fatty Kuka says put in Sea King. He's good. Alright, so put in Sea King instead of the extra healer. It's a weird part about my team is I got so many tanks now. It's like I'm literally like got like a whole team of just tanks. It's kind of funny. Alright, we'll try this and see if Fatty Kuka is right. Yeah, because if people hit Sea King, they get poisoned. I get that, but I don't know. I found that his poison really isn't that effective. I also noticed too, a lot of times when people attack us, they hardly ever even hit the tank. They'll hit the other guys. So having him in a different spot, I don't know. But we'll give it a try. Since the viewers are offering advice, we'll check it out and see what it's like. Better not be shit advice. No, just kidding. Now I kind of like the having 2 healers in the team. I kind of miss having Wind of Fury. I know it's a lot of the teams that I have trouble beating. It'll be, who is it? Her, Freya, and who is it? Bifel. Bifel's another one of those bitches where, man, it's just so hard to kill. If you have a team that's both Freya and Bifel, it's like a lot of times you just can't kill anyone unless you kill them in one hit. Oh yeah, I was going to ask the viewers, but everyone's already gone. Did anyone do anything for Halloween this year? I noticed hardly anyone tuned in for the Halloween show. So I was thinking maybe everyone was out partying or something. Or maybe there's some other festival that happened the same night, depending if you're in other countries. I don't know, for me, what I did for Halloween was fucking, man, I got on one of my favorite podcasts. I asked a question to the CU podcast, and they answered it on Halloween. I was like, fucking A. Couldn't believe it. I had a feeling that they were going to save my question for Halloween, because it was very Halloween themed. But if I had to bet, it was like a 1 in a million odds that they were actually going to read my question on the air, and they fucking did. Well, they didn't even read it. They played my question. The only thing, I fucked up and had the sound turned down when I recorded it. So when they aired it, it sounded really quiet and I could barely hear the question. I fucking hate when that happens. That's the one thing with technology, man. If there's a way to fuck it up, I'll find it. That's why I'd be probably a really good product tester. If anyone's got a company and they need to test their products to see if it'll break, just let me use it. I'll find out. I'll find a way. No, that's what I was thinking. Like, sometimes in life, if you got a really weird personality trait, you never know. It could end up just being one of those things that's so unique. You just got to find your niche where it's actually useful. Like, you know, some people are like really picky, And they're like always so picky, so picky. But then they get a job as like a quality control specialist. So they have to be picky at work, and they're fucking experts at it, right? But you try to buy them food, and all they do is bitch and how it's not good enough. It's like the story of all my relationships. Just kidding. Normally when I take girls out to dates, I like to take them to all-you-can-eat buffets. Because I'm always trying to get a good deal on my food. But I was thinking that's one of the worst date ideas. Now, I'm so cheap when I go to all-you-can-eat buffets that normally what I do is I don't order any drinks. I get just water, and I won't eat any vegetables or noodles. I'll just like eat only meat. So whatever meat they have, I'll just like load up a whole plate of meat. I don't know, occasionally I'll go for like a plant, like a vegetable of some type. If it's one that's like really rare that I can never get it anywhere else, I'll like get 1 or 2 spoonfuls of it. And then the rest meat. But that meat diet has definitely fucked me over. That's where I started to get really bad hemorrhoids. I was so shocked that milk and eggs can actually make hemorrhoids worse. I had no idea. Fucking plants are the damn bastards that saved me after all. Now I really owe the vegans an apology, because I used to always make fun of anyone that eats plants. And then it was fucking plants that ended up saving me. Should have guessed. Whatever you make fun of in life, it always seems to come back to bite you. I don't know what it is. It's like the creator. He's like, oh yeah, I think that's funny, do ya? Well, fuck you over. Oh man. Alright, so we're down to 2 viewers. I think it's a good time to open the pet house here. Alright, let's see. No, I definitely don't think being a vegan is the way, but I'm definitely not going to stop eating plants altogether, because man, if you don't eat plants, dear God, some of the problems you end up getting. That's where I always watch those carnivore guys now, because I'm like, hey, how long are you actually going to do this carnivore diet before you start shitting blood too? I know some people swear they can do the carnivore diet, but I often believe that either they're lying or they're just like fooling themselves, where someone else is preparing their food and adding some plant stuff in it when they're not looking. Because I have to notice that, like, vegans would talk about like the athlete who is like a perfect vegan, never eats any meat, and then you ask them, you'd be like, hey, what the fuck do you eat that's like the perfect plants? And then they respond and say, actually, they don't cook their own food. Someone else cooks it, and they don't even know what it is. So I'm like, well, how the fuck do you know it's vegan then, if you're not even the one making it? It's pretty hilarious. Holy fuck, a whole team of 3-star people. Alright, well, we're fucked. Not in a good way. We'll try it anyways, but dear God, man, there's no way we're beating this battle. I had a feeling, man, I've been like winning so many dungeon battles lately that they're gonna give me a fucking impossible dungeon. So, or not dungeon, whatever this is. Campaign or whatever the fuck. Expedition, that's it. I don't know why I can never remember the name of Expedition. I can't blame the weed anymore, excuse me. Yeah, I still can't believe it. Like, I gotta finish the rest of that list, and I got less than a month to do it. Gotta lose 20 pounds. I really don't think it's gonna happen. It's gonna be nothing short of a miracle. Although I did start getting like another personal trainer for advice, and yeah, she's got some really good advice and some very unorthodox motivational tactics. So who knows, maybe that will help. No, she's just an online personal trainer, so don't get your hopes up. Won't have any hot babe girlfriends guest appearance on the show anytime soon. I don't know, this battle is surprisingly, I'm surviving longer than I thought. But we're definitely not doing any damage to anyone. It's probably Genie, eh? He's like helping quite a bit with his shield. Oh yeah, that's what happened. While everyone was gone, I upgraded Genie to 7-star. So he is ready for the 8-star, red star upgrade. So as soon as I get an 8-star person to help upgrade, it's going to Genie, I think. I know I should have did it last time. But I couldn't do it last time because I just didn't have the potions to raise them to that level. Alright, so let's see what we got. We did the expedition. Let's do the consuming heroes. I think I already boosted someone or made a couple hero robots, so let's just feed them. Is she leveled maxed out now? No, she's not yet. Sweet. Alright, so we just got the ordinary clone to go. And we receive all. Thanks again, Miss Lego. And whoever else gave flowers, really appreciate it. Fuck, man. My jewels are really running low. Oh yeah, it's because I bought those red scrolls. Let's see how many we got now. Ah, fuck, we're only at 10. That's not very good. I was hoping at least 20. Oh well. When that next scroll event comes, we'll just do enough to get the Santa frags. Because check how close we are to getting Santa. We're, fuck man, 5 frags away. So yeah, when the next one comes around and we get Santa, that'll be pretty epic. Oh yeah, and we're 1 fragment away from our next piece, man. So we're really getting close to a bunch of good objectives complete. Who knows, maybe when we do these draws, we'll manage to get Rock God. Oh fuck, that'd be sweet. I was just gonna double check, not that we have Rock God in this list already. I don't think so. Fuck, we don't. Oh yeah, and I've already got one of him, and I've got another copy of him in the actual clone lineup. So I just got to go to the store, buy one of him. So when we get Rock God, we can just buy one more of him, and then we'll have enough to make Zorro. So yeah, we're getting really close to Zorro. Let's just check it off, or check it out, show it off. Check off. Yeah, so there, we're going to be... I already got, or no, we don't have him. We're 1 Rock God away. We're 1 copy of this guy away. And yeah, this guy we already made. So yeah, we'll be looking at Zorro. Oh, the other thing we'll need is 2 golds to burn. So we'll have to make some extra gold heroes. Hopefully when the next event comes wrapping around. Where is it? We're... Tavern task. No, we're not at Tavern Task. We're at Casino. So yeah, we still got a ways to wait before we actually get Santa. We got about 2 weeks. So 2 weeks till Santa Claus. Alright, so before we do the Halloween event, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's Halloween event is brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Why do I always laugh at that joke so much? No one else does. Alright, let's see. I think we're ready for the Halloween event. Let's do the patron quick first. So thanks again, patrons. Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, everyone at Patreon. Really appreciate it. Let's do the affiliate links. I can finish these quick. Just like Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. It comes on a t-shirt for bed sheets. Popular with the ladies. Hido TV pays you to watch videos, $5 to shop, GameKit to try games, free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto. And yeah, just remember it's got the whole casinos attached to it, free Bitcoin and Bet Fury, so make sure you follow your regional laws. Stay clear if you're a gambling addict. But if you want to collect free crypto and get loot boxes of crypto for free, it's tiny little bits they give you, but hey, you can put it in the wallet, add it up. Maybe even get enough to place some bets if you're not an addict, like me. Anyways, so a virtual mate sex machine for adults and men only. We already covered it, but yeah, they got a $10 off coupon code for it that the virtual mate people sent me. It's for 150 purchase or more, and just use the code LYNBS. That's LYNBSN. All right, let's get back to the center screen and do the Halloween event. Oh yeah, and don't forget my website. Yeah, that's what else has to go on the list to get done before this month is over. Website updates, embroidery machine, and the patron song. That's the last 3 things that I got that I really want to finish before I can get hammered. Alright, let's go back to the game. I'd say I'm really looking forward to getting hammered, but I've already been not hammered for 2 months, so not really jonesing for it as much as I was the first few weeks. Definitely wears off after a while, thank God. Alright, so let's click some of these, see what we can win. 2 fists. That's not enough fisting action for me. Alright, so that sounded horrible. Man, if anyone's gonna take sound bites of what I say online, can put together a rap music song funnier than the Alex Jones one. Oh yeah, different Alex, not the one that does that stuff that's banned from his name being mentioned on social media. It's just another guy with the same name. It's just a coincidence. Yeah, imagine that. You're so good at social media one day that your name gets banned. No one's even allowed to say your name. Now that's like epic accomplishment. Holy fuck, 2 pet collars. Fucking A. Alright. 10 purples. That's fucking unreal. Can't believe we got 10 pet collars there. Oh yeah. The Wisher achievement. So we finally get to open this bitch. What you got for us? Oh, I have to click receive. I was like, why the fuck didn't I get it? There it is. Man, that kind of sucks, man. Only 50 pumpkins, but hey, it's better than shit. Sucks, man. I was hoping that I can make it to the next level and actually have a chance to win the pet, but I just don't see it happening. Alright, before I shit on the event some more, let's... Oh, fuck, man. I clicked the buy button. You fucking idiot. Ah, damn. Now I can't afford the next click, and I was going to use some pumpkins. Oh well, we'll do it next episode. Nothing like a good screw-up for making the episode complete. Who knows, maybe that gives you more points? I have no idea. Sometimes your fuck-ups turn out to be really good. We'll try to look at it like that. That reminds me when a hot babe was asking me like why I'm so smart when it comes to the Chinese farmer story. If anyone's not heard that story, told it a few times. But basically everyone was making fun of this Chinese farmer because he always has saying weird stuff. I think what happened, was it his son went out into the field and broke his leg working on the farm. So everyone's like, dear God, man, that's a disaster. Your son broke his leg. And he just kept saying, is it a disaster? Is it? Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? Of course it's a disaster. And then what happens the next day is the army came. And they were taking all the boys away from the village to fight in the army. So all the boys were going to end up dying in the war. And they couldn't take his son because he had a broken leg. So then the farmer's like, see, told you. So you kind of got to look at life like that. Sometimes when shit fucks up, that's why. Because it's something good, you just don't see it coming yet. Alright. No, and I was thinking, she asked me, like, well, how come I'm so smart? I should have responded. I'm like, yeah, because my life is always fucking up. So that's why I like that story. I think I said something stupid and cocky, like, oh, I read a lot. But I didn't even read that story. I actually watched it on a TV commercial. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs. They played it a lot because they're fucking losers. Alright, so let's open the pet. See what we get. Anyone? Oh, my voice, thanks.
I appreciate the viewers. They reminded me my voice is still fucked. See? If it wasn't for screwing up, I wouldn't have got that extra message in the YouTube chat. Right, anyways, at least it made the same old story I've told new again because it was in a new voice. Alright, Ego just joined, and she asks, hey sir. Oh, I'm not that old, am I? People are calling me sir. You know you've reached an old age when? Back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Now we just get them from the government. No, let's answer her question before I rant and rave much more. You senile old fool. Right, if you want to find out when the events are, you can join our guild and click the guild thing. And luckily Suki was nice enough, or someone wrote this. It could be Suki. It would explain why no one's updated, because Suki's been gone for how long? Like 90 days. But anyways, not that I'm keeping track. But anyways, the weekly event, here's the order. So it goes casino event, which we're at now. Or you could just write this down and have it for next time. So it goes casino event, which we're at now. And you wanted to know when's the next scroll event. Well, it's not the next one on Thursday, because that one will be the arena and the tavern task. But after that, then we'll be burning scrolls. So it's roughly 2 weeks away. Or yeah, so it's not this Thursday. Hey, fuck, what day is it today? Is today Wednesday? So yeah, so it's not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. So that's not actually 2 weeks. It's just basically 1 week from today, or from tomorrow. So yeah, that's good news. So we'll be doing the points for Santa very shortly. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering if you need 300 points for Santa, we have to update that. Because since Suki's been gone, they changed that, so now it's actually 200. So that needs updating. If anyone else in our guild is able to update that, that'd be sweet. I might actually be able to, but I'm not sure how. Who knows? Yeah, so thanks for the question, Ego. Or Lego. Or Ego. Lego my ego. Now, Eggo waffles were really big when I was a kid, so that commercial was always on TV. I think it ended when I was in my 20s or 30s. They're always like, Lego my Eggo. Now, that's basically my knowledge. It all comes from television commercials. No, I shouldn't say that. I used to watch a lot of documentaries as well. So if it was on a documentary or a television commercial, I can ace it. Alright, who should we put in? Alice there. Bring in Freya. Let's rock some balls. Or kick some ass. That sounded horrible, sorry. Dear God, we got new viewers in the chat and I'm saying the worst things imaginable. Oh yeah, and if you want to ask in our Discord too, let's share the Discord because we keep getting a bunch of people in. Alright, so invite people, copy the link. I'll put it in the chat for everyone. Alright, so what will I say? Show producer, put it in the chat. Good work, show producer. I'm just kidding. I'm also the show producer. That was a horrible joke. Alright, no, if you want to join the Discord, you have to do it shortly because I'm pretty sure that link expires in 24 hours. Or it could be 48, something like that. Oh fuck, man, we just got her ass wiped. I mean kicked. Let's try swapping in her out and who else? It seemed like Jeannie. Jeannie was the one that helped. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, if anyone's got any other questions, just shoot. If I can't answer it, I'll try to find out. That's actually one of the skills that I learned when I was working as a telephone operator. You know, those call center people. They're always like training you. Like, hey, if someone calls in and you're supposed to know, but you don't know, what you tell the person is not that you don't know, but you tell them that you'll find out for them. Or at least tell them a way that they can find out. So that's sort of like the ultimate customer service, right? Not that you're just like, oh, fuck, I don't know. Instead of saying that, you're like, hey, I'll find out for you. Holy fuck, man. We just got our asses wiped again. I mean, kicked. Who else can win? I really don't think we have a chance because they're all those special heroes. Let's try this again. See if that makes a difference. I don't know. For some reason, we were actually able to hang in there with a couple rounds with them last time. Maybe it's because Jeannie was actually in the right position. Right position is key. Sorry, get your mind out of the gutter. I should say, I'll get my mind out of the gutter. One day. One day. Ooh, yeah. Come on. See if we can do it. So yeah, I think they were right, eh? Putting Jeannie in this position. Yeah, Ego's got a good question again. She would like to know, is it recommended to buy the 3 red scrolls for 3,000 gems? It really depends what your goal is. If you're really trying to beat that red scroll event, or the scroll event, you're going to need lots of red scrolls. But it is so expensive to buy those that if you're trying to meet other goals, you're probably not going to want to buy them because you'll just tap your account out and you won't have any purple jewels. So you really just got to establish what your goal is, and depending on that, then yeah, it can be good or bad. I'd say I kind of fucked it up because I'm so low on purple jewels and I bought the 3 red scrolls. And yeah, it's kind of a waste because I don't have enough to beat the scroll event. I don't know if anyone knows how many scrolls you need to beat the event, but it's like shitloads. And they usually have good rewards if you can complete it. So I really got to stop half-assing it and just beating it halfway. You got to finish her off completely. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. No, so really got to save up and try to beat it completely instead of just beating it half-assed every time, because that's what I've been doing for the past while. I just keep beating it half-assed over and over again. Alright, we'll try it one more time, and we'll try the skip trick this time. Maybe the skip trick will actually work. If anyone's wondering what the skip trick is, for some reason, I'll be losing these battles, just getting my ass kicked, and all of a sudden I hit the skip button, and I'll win. Ah, fuck. No! Nah, I can't be too pissed. I knew there was no way we were going to beat that battle. We'll try the skip trick one more time, but I really don't think there's any way it can work. If it works this time, that would really establish it as a trick. Fuck! No! Alright, so it's not the end of the world. I've definitely had worse heartaches. Let's see. Last breakup took a long time. Let's see, what do we go for? Let's do the pet. We haven't done the pet yet. And that just sounded gross. No, let's create the pet. Alright, let's do it. Create the pet house. And it could be a good one. Saying could be purple or orange. Can you imagine they gave us an orange pet? I don't even believe it's possible. So let's keep our fingers crossed. All the viewers, hope that I get an orange pet. Or gold, whatever you want to call it. If anyone's noticed, this game actually interchanges gold and orange. So sometimes they'll call it gold, other times they call it orange. But either way, let's hope for gold or orange. Same thing. Come on, we can do it. Let's see. What should I press for it? Let's try gunshot. That's a good one. Yes! Holy shit! Can you believe that? We got a gold pet. Thank you, viewers, for keeping your fingers crossed. Holy, I don't know who has the good luck, who is in the viewers in the chat, but thank you. That was fucking epic. I've been trying to get this pet for so long. No, everyone who made fun of the Halloween event, how dare you? The Halloween event is the best ever. I fucking got a gold pet. Fucking A. Woo! I didn't even think it was possible. Maybe it was a gunshot. Wow. I can't believe we did it. We got the gold pet. Holy. And it was one we needed, not one that we'd already had a million times before. My roommate upstairs can be wondering, what the hell are you yelling about down there? Oh, Fatty Kuke says that my name is Lucky in my language. That's cool. What fucking language is that? Is that Filipino? I don't know. That's an interesting word. I thought it was a swear word, to be honest. Now I'm just guessing the Philippines because for some reason I'm getting bigger and bigger in the Philippines. Which would be sweet. I was looking at the beaches in the Philippines and dear God, do I ever want to go to the beach there. Fuck, man. Alright. Normal attacks increase heroes' attack by 20% for 2 rounds. Wow. Epic. Alright, let's bring this pet to the pet store and give him some food. He needs some food. Let's feed him. Oh, Albanian. Yeah, I should have guessed. That was the one you were just talking about. Dum-da-dum-dum. Worst guess ever. Philippines. Alright, let's see. How do I feed pets again? I always have a saying, you never feed a hungry dog. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, that was terrible. Alright, let's continue. No, the animal activists are going to be so pissed. Here I'm talking about carnivorism and how I should never feed animals. No, really, I like animals. I just like to make fun of everything. Animals can take it. Now I'll have to research Albania. I don't even know where it is on the map, so I'll have to look it up. I've been looking at maps so much, I'm surprised I haven't memorized Albania. I was thinking, is that somewhere Eastern Europe or maybe Central? Is this still going up in level? Yeah, it still is. Normally, if anyone's got a really big gravity well, like their country, then I'll know about it because I've searched gravity wells a lot. But if there's no gravity well nearby, then chances are I haven't seen your country much. So I don't know, we could check briefly. We'll see what kind of gravity wells Albania has. I'll just open it up briefly. We won't check it for more than 2 seconds. I'll just let it load. We'll check Albania quick. We'll finish quick. It's my specialty. No, I'm just tempted now because I like to learn more about geography. So if I can learn where Albania is. This is one condition where I'll actually memorize it because it's more practical. My show viewers actually live there or have family from there. Now I was supposed to get some Electric Universe guests on, and I've been in contact with a few of them, and they haven't gotten back to me in a while, so I don't know what's happening. I'll have to maybe message them back and show them that I got the show title ready, or thumbnail. I fucked up the thumbnail last time. I noticed I forgot to make it my normal thumbnail way, so... Alright, so 80 seems like the max for the gold pets. Is that right? Yeah, 80's the max. And he's going to need some equipment. Increase attack. Increase HP. I don't know, does it actually work if you have 3 different ones? Fuck, come on. Piece of shit. Oh, there we are, attack. Alright. Alright, so we gave the pet some toys. We can't star him up. Wonder if he can add any skills. No, not yet. I don't know. Who should I give this pet to? Anyone got suggestions? I really don't want to increase everyone's attack so much, because man, if I do, then they'll just get their... He could use his attack up. What does he have here? Alright, so yeah, this parry shit, that's fucking useless. Damn ox. Alright, so let's replace him with him. Holy fuck, his power went way down. Alright, so we'll put that back. Apparently that ox is just full of power. Look at that power increase. Alright, monk. Maybe he could use an extra attack.
You're still a warrior monk.
Increase his defense. I don't know, that's a pretty good one, but let's try replacing it, see what happens. Fuck, he drops in power too. This dog just doesn't have where it's at. He's already got a lot of defense. And what is this? Yeah, speed for 2 rounds. Let's try replacing him. Fuck, man. Still a drop in power. What the fuck's going on with this dog? Alright.
I'm a heart-stealing thief.
Since we can't tread the land by foot, we'll rule the oceans instead.
God, are we really gonna have to give him to one of the weakest heroes?
Hello,
We did want a new pet.
I've led one of the most fearsome empires the world has ever.
Prepare.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. He needs it because he has no pet. I don't know, it's probably kind of a useless combination. In the future, once I soup this guy up to like a level 2 or something, then we'll try giving him to a better hero. Or once we have a hero that actually needs more attack. Speaking of, let's use the equipment lab and boost up that suit. There, that's looking a little better. He's got for shit for items. I don't know, as great as that pet was, it's kind of a disappointment. I thought he was going to be better, but I guess attack-wise he's good. Alright, so next episode we'll do some more of the Halloween event, and let's check how many fucking pet colors do we got now. Damn, we're getting close to another pet draw. Well, still 30 away, but wow, I still can't believe we got a gold pet today. That was fucking epic. Can't thank the viewers enough. I'm pretty sure my luck was shit lately, so having the viewers' luck in to help improve it really did the job today. I know I'm a little bit superstitious, to say the least, but alright, so what will we do to finish up the show? What are we at? Hour and 20? It's a pretty good length of an episode. Let's do the dungeon, the advanced, and let's see. We did boost up Genie, so let's see if Genie makes the difference. Alright, let's try it. Well, I was thinking Sea King. Didn't we want Sea King in Team 2? Oh yeah, we swapped out Tengu. Who else could we bring in? Put Tengu there. And try bringing in him? I don't think it'll work, but yeah, because if we could have Sea King and Tengu in Team 2, I'm pretty sure that would win it for us. But the question is, can this guy survive long enough? I kind of doubt it. So let's try this. With a little bit of luck, maybe we can do it. Alright, and while this goes, we'll just quickly check Albania on the gravity well map. Yeah, let's switch to the actual gravity well screen. We'll be right back, don't worry. I know Clone Evolution viewers hate it, but I just want to check this quick, because we got a viewer from Albania, and I want to see what Albania's gravity wells are like. There it is, Albania. Right, so Fatty Kuka has got a good idea. Swap Tengu with Suzo. Oh, we got the damn elephant picture. Alright, so here's Albania. Fuck, man, on the coast. Coast of where? Holy shit, it is Eastern Europe. I should have guessed near Northern Macedonia. Because, yeah, you were saying it was Thrace territory. Yeah, so the Thracians definitely were here. Yeah, and the main reason I don't know this area well is there's not a lot of gravity well action here. I guess the closest one for gravity wells is Sofia in Bulgaria. So that's probably not so far of a drive for you. If I had to guess, maybe what, 9 hours? Or less? Yeah, it's Albania. Let me just check the earthquake situation quick. I'm pretty sure Albania is a little bit rocky, isn't it? Earth's magnetic fields. Plate boundaries. Come on, where the fuck is the earthquakes, man? I've used this fucking map over and over and over again. You think I'd fucking know where the shit is on it by now? There we go, earthquakes. It's not even the good earthquake one, man. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, so there's Albania, a little bit active. Let's spin her around. As long as you're not living in fucking Romania, you should be okay. Romania is gonna get hit, well, maybe not in our lifetimes, but yeah, that region in Romania. I think they actually had an earthquake there again recently. It was about here, closer to, what is it, Hungary? Oh yeah, so they would have been over here more. No, but this gravity well line has a lot of earthquakes going up it, and they're getting their way back to Romania. Well, let's check out Albania for now. Oh yeah, Albania's had a 4-pointer, so not really that many big ones. Yeah, you're lucky. As long as you can stay... Oh, here is a big one, eh? But that's more in Montenegro. 7-pointer. Yeah, as long as you can stay away from these areas, you can tell you should be okay. And Greece, yeah, they get hit quite a bit. Italy. But yeah, you're looking good. It seems like, yeah, Albania is a nice fucking country. Right on the ocean, or what is it, the Mediterranean Sea. And you don't have to worry about the fucking earthquakes as much. Yeah, nice area. Alright, let's go back to the game. Alright, let's close this. There we go. Wow, you had a big earthquake 2 years ago and 50 people died. I wonder why it wasn't on the map, right? That's the one thing I hate about Google. They used to have a super accurate earthquake tracker, which had like all the historical earthquakes and it didn't miss any. But they got rid of it because, I don't know, I did a show about it and then like a week later I went to do it again and they had removed it from Google. I was like, you fuckers. I even checked online, there's a whole message board where schools and stuff were bitching. They're like, what the fuck? We had entire classes that were using this feature on Google and you took it away, you bastards. Like, why the hell would you take away the earthquake data? And then they never gave it back. So what other programs did, like other schools and stuff, they made their own database and added it to Google, but no one's made one as complete. Google had the best one. So I don't know. It's some sort of fucking I can't even say the C word. If I say conspiracy, they could shut the channel down, but I'm sure Google had some sort of reason why they didn't want people to know the history of earthquakes. Fuckers, man. I shouldn't be bitching because I wouldn't have that map at all if it wasn't for Google, so Google's definitely good in some regards, but I hate how they cover up information. Alright, so Fatty Kuka says swap Tengu with Suzo. Which Tengu with Suzo. Oh yeah, Suzo's the only way that I can beat Team 1, right? So if I swap him out of the Team 1, let's try it. Because Tengu's so weak, he can't hit anyone worth anything. Like, he's literally like the weakest player I've ever had on my team. Like, his attacks almost do no damage at all. So I was like, fuck, man. Like, the odds of him killing someone is like 1 in a million. Alright, let's try that. See if the viewer's right. I don't know. There's just no one in this team that can attack anyone. The only thing I could think is maybe if I brought back Sea King, put him in Team 1. That could do it. We'll try skipping just to see. Who knows? Maybe the skip... yeah, let's do that. Let's bring... we'll bring Sea King out. Put him as the tank. Or no. Bring him out. Put him as the tank. And put Sea King back in this team. So at least we have a chance of hitting someone. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure I heard about that Albania earthquake. Because I usually do earthquake shows and that one rings a bell. So I love doing earthquake shows. Man, it's like every time I do an earthquake show, I end up getting new viewers from like whoever lives in that region. Because they'll be turning on YouTube looking for any coverage of the earthquake. Not that I want to see more earthquakes, but man, there's been hardly any earthquakes for so long. We used to have like really big ones all the time, and now it's like so rare. Ooh, California had a 4.3. Northern Sumatra. What I noticed it's weird with earthquakes lately, I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but let's just put this here for a sec. This region off like Africa and this plate here is usually very stable, especially this part. So it's like, why the fuck is it going off all the time now? Makes me wonder if like some place on the opposite side will counterbalance it. But yeah, that's weird. Like normally Africa is one of those regions where they just don't have earthquakes hardly ever. So yeah, so hopefully nothing big. Normally when it comes to big earthquakes, it's usually around Christmas time. I don't know if anyone remembers the Boxing Day earthquake that caused the giant tsunami, and what was that country? Somewhere in Southeast Asia, I think. But yeah, hopefully the Christmas isn't like that again. Oh yeah, we're definitely not going to beat this team with that. Well, we'll try it again, but we'll try skipping it, see if it'll go faster, but there's just not enough attack. Like, the only way I can beat the first team is by having Suzo. If he's not in team 1, we're just not going to win it. So, who was it that I switched? Who can I put him back in, and it won't be so bad? Oh yeah, Zahid. Abid, welcome back to the chat. He said he saw the title and that we're going for Zorro. He says, please don't make him. Well, it's my only chance of beating this guy. Like, I've tried every other strategy I can think of. I think someone else mentioned using, what was it, what's his name, the guy that I just consumed. But we don't have him anymore, so we won't be doing that plan. And I'm really at the point of, like, trying anything in order to get him. Because I'm so sick of this dungeon, I really just want to move on and beat it. But I'll show you, it's not the end of the world, because I know one of the reasons you'll say not to make them is because it uses up, what is that guy? This guy? But I've got 2 of him gold. So if I've got 2 of them gold, and I use 1 to make Zorro and beat the dungeon, it's not really the end of the world, right? Not like earthquake, disaster, end. Why? Is there any other reason why I shouldn't make him? I was thinking because that the Wrestling King, I can use him to make Wind of Fury. So that's really kind of what I wanted to do instead. But I'd much rather beat the dungeon rather than just win Wind of Fury. Now, if you got a better plan on how to beat the dungeon, maybe I'll be able to try it. If it doesn't involve that other guy that I just burned. Now, I was thinking I would burn some more red heroes if I had them right now, but the only one that I could burn is Hermes, and I don't want to waste Hermes because he's linkable on so many people's DNA. So if I got him linkable on DNA, I should really keep him for that, because he's so fucking hard to make. It's crazy to burn like one of the hardest characters to make. You never know, the game, they said that they're going to rebalance heroes sometimes. So who knows, maybe they'll rebalance Hermes so that he doesn't suck balls. In a good way. Yeah, the dungeon definitely gets strong. Zahid saying after level 300 it's hard to beat. I totally relate to that. Fuck man, Suzo, why do you gotta keep dying? Bastard. Oh, we got the victory anyways. Alright, so let's see how we do in this. Second dungeon. Oh, you fucker, the game crashed. Alright, well, we'll load the game. I'll get my Vaporizer commercial, and we'll come back and see how we do in that battle. We'll just rebattle it again, don't worry. Now, I appreciate everyone who's been subbing to the Vaporizer video. Who knows, maybe soon I'll be able to actually release it. And if I end up in jail, maybe I can do live streams from jail. Better not drop the soap. Man, I'm so jinxing myself. Ooh, the Fan Expo video. It's starting to go up in views. Made it up to 22 now. We'll just check it out quick. Fuck. It's like 22 views and still no likes. If anyone has a chance to watch the video and like it, appreciate it. I know if you give it a like and you don't watch it, they'll just actually take the like away. That's how YouTube works these days. It usually takes them about 24 hours, but 24 hours later, yeah, they usually take the like away. Alright, how are my other videos been doing? The Mount Keminus one's doing pretty good. If anyone hasn't watched that one. It's one of the more popular. 15 likes, no dislikes, and over 100
try to
views.
get all the filming I need
So
done
thanks
before
everyone.
then.
Whoops, sorry I played a little bit of it there. Alright, welcome back. Let's try that again. Looks like the game loaded. Alright, let's see if we can do it this time. And we'll pretty much have to wrap up after we try this, so let's hope we can win. We want some more winning. Come on, winning. Win! Win, damn you! Yeah, I'll just try skipping this. Even though we got a few losses, I'm pretty sure we can still win it, because sometimes they'll give us the win. Oh, fuck, man, I jinxed it. What the hell's going on, man? How come we won last time and now we can't win this time? Oh, fuck, the team's all different, isn't it? Didn't I have Tengu in the other one? Alright, well, we'll keep trying it. Fuck, man, they're not going to give us the win. The one time we had the fucking win with it, then the game crashes. Piece of shit, man. Fuck you, man. What the hell's going on? Why can't I win anymore? Did anyone notice? Did they change the team up? Why did it win last time and now I can't win? There we go. It's just a rare victory. Alright, let's see. How will Team 2 do? Like, you think this team's actually getting pretty good. They have like a lineup of like all red heroes. I think the healing's a little bit weak. But they even got Genie for the extra shielding. It's like, come on. How much more good does it have to get? And I boosted Genie up another level. He's like a whole nother star. So come on, Genie. Use your star. You can do it, man. And so I was thinking, despite my healer not being so good, she actually is able to keep people at relative full. Come on, are we going to be able to kill anyone? See, the one thing I hate about Sea King is he only attacks the boss. So I'm like, fuck, man, all these other minions that I need to get rid of, they never get attacked. It's like he just keeps using his special on the boss, keeps using the special on the boss. It's like, come on. There we go, finally killed a minion. Yeah, I would burn Hermes, but he's like the hardest character in the game to make. And I've already made him, so if I like burn him and all of a sudden they change him so that he's a good hero, I'll never get the fragments to make him again. He's almost impossible. So it's like I'm not gonna like burn one of the most impossible heroes to make. And the other thing is Hermes is actually able to link in DNA. So he's linkable in multiple heroes' DNA. I know I'm not a very good link, but who knows, they might change that in the game. They said they're actually going to tweak the abilities in different heroes. So I'm praying that they're going to tweak Hermes and make him good. Because fuck, man, he takes so much resources to make. Fuck, man, how did Trump kill him? Fucker. I was hoping that he could stay alive longer. No, Trump has to fucking kill him. Bastard. Oh yeah, it was my healer that they killed. Of all the fucking people to die, Why did it have to be the healer? Fuckers. No, it is tempting to burn Hermes, because I know I really can't use him for shit. Especially right now. Hopefully that'll change. I don't see it changing anytime soon, but... Fuck, man. If only it wasn't the healer that died, right? If it wasn't my healer dead, she would have kept healing everyone. And then looks like we're actually doing pretty good. But no! Fucking healer has to die. Sons of bitches. I was thinking what I really want to see is just like some of these other bosses die. If Trump died... Oh, fuck you, man. Pieces of shit. Fuck, why did the healer have to die? Stupid fuckers. Alright, what else could I do? Who's linkable with Hermes? I think Sea King. Let's try linking Hermes with Sea King and see if that actually makes the difference. I doubt it will, but... That was weird. Were those late or something? I don't think it'll make a difference, but let's try it, just for interest's sake. Because I noticed Sea King isn't doing shit with his, like, Trump ability. Or, Sea King. With his, whatever, fucking this guy. Oh, it's because he's fucking... He's part of that shit. Let's go into the Darwin lab. Yeah, because if I got, what's his name? Sea King linked with, fuck, man. Why can't I remember that guy's name? Fucking useless. Here he is. Remove him. Who else did I want in here? There was someone I thought was good. Yeah, let's do Budokai. I really need to turn Budokai red so I can get all those fucking stars back. That'd be nice. Alright, so I think we got it.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love
Just want to check something here. Fuck you, man. Fuck off. Oh yeah, it's because he's not here, that's why. I'm like trying to look up the guy's name and it won't fucking show me. Ooh, that hero. Oh yeah, that's another one. Crime Fighter, that's it. Can't remember Crime Fighter's name because it has nothing really to do with what he looks like. Oh god, drawing a blank on Crime Fighter. It's fucking annoying. Anyways, let's try linking him with Hermes.
I am the guardian of the sea.
And see if we can prove all the Hermes haters wrong. I doubt it, but... It only costs 20 to try switching it.
I am the guardian of the sea.
And Hermes has got a decent amount of stars, so who knows? Maybe that'll make the difference. And let's try one other thing.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love.
What's his DNA like for abilities?
King of Atlantis.
Fuck, man, some really shitty ones, eh? If we could get that one up. But let's try what's hers. Oh yeah, if we could change that. Fuck you, it costs 200 jewels to do the spin variation? Fuckers. Alright, let's hope it's a good one. Dodge. Fuck, man. Oh my god, I did it and they gave me the fucking same skill back to back. You fuckers. Oh man, why you gotta fuck me over like this? Fuck you. Give me a good one, you pieces of shit. Ugh. Fuck. Spent like 1,000 jewels and they give me just fucking garbage. Man, you fucking sons of bitches. Oh, man. I can't believe how... Oh, I had it on basic. It was supposed to be on perfect. That's why. You fuckers. Oh, why do you even have this stupid basic option? Oh, man. What garbage. Man, that really pissed me off. Fucking wasted a whole shitload of fucking purple jewels. I tried to do it carefully and it just was a fucking... Oh my god, wasted like 2,000 fucking jewels on that. Oh, I can fucking slam the fucking computer desk. What a piece of shit. Fuck, man, I swear this game has some features that just make me want to fucking quit it. Fucking can't stand it when it does that bullshit. Fuck, man, wasted all the fucking jewels on garbage. Oh, man, that really fucking pisses me off. Alright, we'll try to calm down, man, but holy fuck, man, I just want to turn the game off. That was a fucking horseshit show if I've ever seen one. Man. God, 2,000 fucking jewels and it gave me fucking shit because it was on the fucking wrong setting. I should have realized it kept giving me fucking garbage. There was a reason. Fuck, why would you even spend that many? Why would it fucking give you the option to do that? Fuck. Man, what a piss off. Or at least they gave us the victory there. Man, if we win here, that'd be the only way I would stop being pissed off. That fucking really pissed me off. What we needed was for something good, but no, we got fucking trashed and spent 2,000 fucking jewels. Man, what a fucking piss off. Now, the only thing I'm thinking with Hermes as being a complete waste is it increases the speed. And I don't think the speed is good for shit, right? Like, I've tried putting speed boots on my characters. Doesn't do jack shit. If anything, it makes your team much, much weaker. So that's why I was thinking linking Hermes is probably a mistake. The only thing I was hoping is maybe it could heal faster. I don't know. God, man. What a fucking shit show. Can't believe I clicked it that many times. I was thinking, man, maybe if I click it a couple times fast, it'll actually fucking work. Man. Yeah, I should have just kept it at the ability it was before. Why did I even fucking change it? Yeah, because the 24% health was much better than the fucking critical rate increase. Although I have to admit, usually if Trump hits her, she dies in one hit anyways. So even the extra hit points wouldn't have actually mattered. One hit kills anyways. I just have to hope that Trump doesn't hit her. And if he does, she's fucked. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but we're finally starting to kill some people. Yeah, because really the goal would be to kill all the minions and keep Trump stunned. Because if we can keep him stunned, then we'd be in fucking business. But if he gets out of stun, then we're fucked. Alright, so all the minions dead. Now we can just focus on Trump and his henchmen. Really, Trump is the only threat. Because Darius, yes, you can tell, he doesn't do shit to us. Darius is fucking weaker than us. Come on, Sea King. Where's your fucking good attack? Oh my god! Sea King died. Fucking hell, man. How could they let Sea King die? Fuckers. Now what I really should do is maybe take out, what's her name? Sekhmet. If I switch Sekhmet around, maybe that would make the difference. Come on, we gotta keep Trump stunned. Can't anyone stun him? Oh, there goes the healer. You fuckers. All we had to do is keep him stunned, but no. They have to let him fucking do his special. Now we have no healers, now we're fucked. Man. What a piss off. Sorry for getting so pissed this episode, but I'm still livid, man, that I wasted all my fucking purple jewels on fucking stupidity. Man, what a piss off. Yeah, see, if I had healers, we would have been in no fucking problem. But, what does he do? He attacks the healer. Alright, at least Trump's gone, but I don't know. Darius is still gonna kill us, I think. The only chance we got is if Darius doesn't attack anyone except for the main boss, or... Oh, fucking, he still killed him. How is that possible? Because we had no healing. Fuck. Well, at least we got the closest we've been. We had one hero left, and if only fucking Trump didn't kill our healer, we would have finished him off, and then everything would have been in the clear. But no, they had to kill the fucking healer. Man, oh man, what a fucking piss off. Dear God, at least when I do my workout tonight, I will not be fucking weak. Normally when I get fired up like this, I can do a workout, I'm like, feels like nothing. It's like, I don't know, that extra fire in my belly, it's like stronger than any fucking drug that you could imagine. It's like my incredible Hulk power. As soon as I get pissed off, man, I can like lift double the weight and not even feel it. But yeah, so like, that'll be the one good thing. Hopefully I don't get a hernia while I'm doing it though. Alright, so next episode we'll come back. Yeah, so a bunch of big fuck ups today. Fucked up in the Halloween event. Fucked up on the DNA. But at least it wasn't all shit. We did get the new gold pet. So yeah, appreciate everyone's good luck. Sorry for getting so pissed off at the end there. I'll try to keep my temper in check. Luckily I didn't smash anything. Like, I swear to God, I almost put my fucking fist through the desk. Like, I don't actually hit people when I get mad, but inanimate objects, you better fucking look out. Alright. Alright, let's go and check out the fire screen. Oh no, we forgot to give a shout out to everyone in the chat. So thanks again, Webcam HD. Just try to keep those messages clean. A lot of those were a little bit jerky. Warzard the Board Time Lord. Thanks again. Rattle Shirt. Augusto Pasco Basilio, Warzard the Board Time Lord, Tsukoma, Fatty Kuka, which means lucky, Jeff DePurge, Jeff, did I say Jaff? Jeff DePurge. Oh yeah, and he's French, so bonjour, or au revoir. Ego is also in the chat. Thanks again for the cool questions. If everyone wants to join the Discord, oh yeah, Zahid Abid, and Fatty Kuka Augusto. So thanks everyone. At least I wasn't yelling when it was super late. It's only 10 o'clock. Hopefully I shouldn't be able to wake anyone up. Alright, so let's go to the fire screen. Alright, if you happen to get any horrible mistakes in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give it a like and a share. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later.
Yeah, and thanks for tuning in. We almost made it to back-to-back shows with 10 likes, so show viewership is on the up and up. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah, and big shout out to Pierre again. Thanks for tuning in. I know you're in a weird time zone in the Philippines, so appreciate you making the effort. Alright, thanks everyone. Take care. Bye for now. See you next episode. Later. Later. Yeah, the critical rate really doesn't seem to help much. Although we did do a lot better on the boss there, so something seemed to help. I don't know what it was. Could be something else. Alright, see you later everyone.